Do you love getting sucked down interdimensional meat toilets, befriending talking meat maps and talking bicycles, and getting murdered by meat monsters disguised as houseplants, books, literally any object? Well, here's a game for you. Golden Light is a, and take a deep breath, roguelike horror FPS that recalls tons of iconic, absurdist, and surreal game designers, directors, and artists, from the surreal logic of Swery and David Lynch to the rough textures and psychedelic sounds of Mason Lindroth's Hylics games. You'll want to make sure your weapons are dead, or at least eat them, otherwise they might be too chatty and unreliable. Oh, and picking up gold is super important because it's not only currency, but also a food source, sort of, always depleting. But most of all, don't trust anything you see. Enemies can take the shape of any physical object, and not only are they pretty sturdy, but killing them damages your reputation with the gut, aka the endless office dungeon the game is set in. And you wouldn't want to make an infernal office maze mad, would you? Secondary items can help or hinder, depending on whether you toss them at enemies or chow them down, but there's no way to know what anything does until you try it, because as you move between floors, finding keys and unlocking the elevator, the rules change too. A meat apple might poison enemies on one floor or cast a love spell on them on the next floor. And even then, floor-specific rules might change what effects poison and love have. Golden Light's constantly shifting mental reality perfectly suits the warped, untrustworthy physical reality, emulating something like the bewilderment of a Silent Hill protagonist. And I love how Golden Light's disorienting logic doesn't just sit in the visual presentation either, but extends to the game systems and even the controls. There's a sickly slow mouse look with a deliberate input lag here, and it makes it not a game for everyone, or especially anyone expecting something conventional or easy to slip into. But for me, and I'm still pretty early on, I love unpicking the queasy-resistant game systems that Golden Light has to offer. And while maintaining tension, mystery, and sickly unease is paramount here, there's still a game in there, and one I'm slowly beginning to understand, even if it resists me at every opportunity.